Hi there, welcome back to Your Stable Friend. What do you want to be in life? Do you want to be a people pleaser? Do you want to be a horse pleaser? Because there's going to be a very large disconnect at times between those two things. I grew up as a people pleaser. I don't know how it happens. I'm not a psychologist, although I am related to one. Maybe I'll bring this up with her next time that I'm with her. But I grew up as a people pleaser. I wanted people to like me, and I wanted to please people in every way and have them feel good about me. And I noticed as an equestrian that there was going to be a huge disconnect there. And I retreated into that spot of denial that we do as equestrians when we no longer are interested in the best interest of our horse, and we're only interested in the best interest of our trainer and or maybe a parent and or maybe a spouse or a partner, maybe a horse owner, somebody other than you owns your horse. When we want to please another human, often it's going to conflict with what we might do to please a horse. As a trainer, on the other end, it'll conflict with maybe what a client wants, expectations that a client has for a horse, often, sometimes, maybe every now and then, unrealistic expectations that a client might have for a horse. There are so many different places where pleasing the human and pleasing the horse are going to be very, very far apart. It's unfortunate. There has to be a middle ground. There has to be a happy middle ground somewhere in there. But unfortunately for the human, we're going to have to put a lot of things aside that we thought maybe were our dreams or our goals or what we imagined we were going to do with this lifetime or be in this lifetime. It might have to do with something that you had imagined for yourself. I mean, just because you have a lifelong dream doesn't mean that maybe you were misguided at some point and that lifelong dream wasn't fair or ethical or going to bring you even maybe the happiness that you thought that it might bring you. Sometimes we have to re-examine these things and say, okay, fine, when I was 5 years old, I decided that I wanted to go to the Olympics. Oh boy, I don't think I really want to do that anymore. Look at the Olympics. Look what they're doing. Look what people are doing to get in. That's one party that I don't want to go to. Look what I have to do to get in there. So sometimes it's time to re-examine what the divide is and what's in that divide. It can be a daily divide. It can be, the amount of turnout that your horse should be getting to the amount of time that you would rather do something else. Or maybe, you only have a certain amount of days that you want to get some riding in, or the horse maybe should have some turnout instead, but you don't. You ride instead, which you should be giving the turnout instead. So sometimes it's just a matter of prioritizing what we do each day or each month or each year. Sometimes it's a matter of taking a really, really hard look at ourselves, a good look in the mirror. Sometimes just into your horse's eyes. It can be a great mirror, and say, what am I doing? What exactly am I doing here? If I need to put a stud chain on you in order to get you onto a trailer, in order to get you to a horse show, why do I have to go to that horse show? Why? Just because some little girl, me, 40 years ago said, oh, I want to go to a horse show, and you waited all this time, so now you got to go? What if there was nothing to that horse show? Go to the ribbon company and you can buy yourself all the rosettes you want. Seriously, I would feel better about those rosettes that you purchased for yourself out of a catalog rather than the ones that you win by mistreating your horse and compromising your horse's safety, compromising your horse's happiness, compromising your horse's welfare. I'd much rather know that you went and bought that belt buckle than harming your horse emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, psychically, what have you. I don't look at a ribbon on the wall and go, oh wow, all the blood, sweat, and tears, that went into that. I now look at it and go, yeah, look at all the blood, sweat, and tears my horse put into it. It was my choice to do those things. Nobody twisted my arm to go to a horse show. It was my choice to go. It was not my horse's choice. They went because they had to go. They had to go because I didn't really give them an option about not going. So think about who you are, who you want to be, and if you want to start bringing the divide closer together with being a horse lover and being a lover of riding or a lover of competition or being a lover of being an equestrian more than a lover of the horses. Think about where you stand on that spectrum. Ask yourself some tough questions and see what you can do to bring yourself more in line with being a horse lover and a horse pleaser and not such a people pleaser. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, please, and give us a like, give us a comment, make some communication with us, and I thank you.